My name is Dhruv Majumdar, and today I'll be telling you about what accomplishments the 10 presidents did. George Washington, as you may know, the first president of the United States. His term lasted from 1789 to 1797. He first oversaw the passages of the 10 amendments, called the Bill of Rights. Washington signed the Jay Treaty in 1795. That was an attempt to defuse mounting tensions over English military posts along America's northern and western borders to prevent another costly war. John Adams, known as the second president of the United States. His term lasted from 1797 to 1801. He was the only Federalist president to ever be elected. The first U.S. president to inhabit the White House was John Adams. Adams brokered a peace deal that his party did not support at all. But that one deal steered the U.S. away from another costly war. Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. He lasted from 1801 to 1819. He oversaw the acquisition of the Louisiana Purchase, a massive tract of land between the Mississippi River and the Rocky Mountains. During his first term in the office, he sponsored the Lewis and Clark expedition. The fourth president is James Madison. His term lasted from 1809 to 1817. The defining event of his presidency was the War of 1812. James Madison was mostly known as a president that was included with war a lot. Because he did so many wars, there will always be some wins. So, like one of them was the Battle of New Orleans. James Monroe, famously known as the fifth president. His term lasted from 1817 to 1825. Monroe signed the Missouri Compromise, which paired entrance to the Union of Missouri, a slave state, with Maine, the Free State. The bears slavery north and west of Missouri. His famous 1823 address to Congress, which became known as the Monroe Doctrine, meaning warning European powers that the U.S. would not tolerate any further colonization. John Quincy Adams. His term lasted from 1825 to 1829. He was the son of the former President John Adams. He won the election of 1824 by one vote over war hero Andrew Jackson. That small victory caused a big split in the Democrat-Republican Party. He oversaw the completion of the Erie Canal, which was a 363-mile waterway that opened much of the Midwest to shipping. Andrew Jackson, the president that lost to John Quincy Adams by 1 point. His term lasted from 1829 to 1837. This one president, he used veto the most, as he used it for 12 bills, more than the first 6 presidents combined. The major piece of legislation to pass during Jackson's 2 terms was the Indian Removal Act of 1830, which authorized the federal government to remove Native American tribes from existing states east of the Mississippi River. Martin Van Buren, 1837 to 1841. That was his term. Distinction of being the first U.S. president to be born an American citizen. The other was born during the British time of America, if you know what I mean. His one term of presidency was marked by financial panic of 1837, which resulted in a severe economic depression, the deepest in U.S. history. William Henry Harrison, 1841, shortest in U.S. history. He lasted only 32 days before he caught a cold on his inauguration day, when he died of pneumonia a month later. John Taylor, 1841 to 1845. Other major events of Tyler's presidency included the annexation of Texas and the Treaty of Wangzhou, which was the first formal trade treaty signed between the US and Canada. China, sorry. That's it. Oh, and also all the credit goes to history.com that helped me. That was this amazing website that helped me with all of the evidence.